Thanks for joining us, everyone. It's the NBA on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan along with Greg Anthony and Brent Berry. David Aldridge will be reporting from the sidelines. And, of course, Terry Rozier. This is their first game without him.
And his fans, teammates, there are a lot of people that I'm sure are sad to see him go, given all that he's brought to the table. But I like what the trade does for them. I bet it helps them right off the bat, not to mention in the long term.
Pass to Jokic. Always fun to be on the call for one of these games, Brent. Conference rivals going at it. So much emotion. Teams that are very familiar with each other.
I love it, Kevin, and I'm so happy to be here with you for this one. This is going to be awesome. You don't get a lot of games like this so hyped where the crowd is really into it. So let's move up a little bit and sit on the edge of our seat, should we? And Porter has such great athleticism, able to get up and throw it down.
Right side, Davis. And it's Davis with the jam.
That's what he gives you, a big-time presence on the glass.
And you know what, Greg? Once he gets his hands on it, he's not even thinking about kicking it out.
Oh, his competitiveness right now is why the teammates love him.
Here's Reddish. And Reddish with the slam.
What a find by LeBron James, setting up a great look that time.
And Jokic wide open. He shoots. That three off the mark. Just over a minute and a half played here in this one. Hard to believe, Greg, last season, LeBron missing the playoffs for just the third time in his career.
And Kevin, it almost felt surreal to not have him in the playoffs. I mean, this guy's been a fixture in the postseason for almost 2 decades now. Just another bullet on LeBron's incredible resume.
And a great job, Murray, just getting inside the defense and knifing his way in.
Pass to Reddish. Jokic with the steal. On the wing, Bridges. Here's Jokic. Back to Bridges. And it's slammed in by Bridges.
Just rising up with purpose. Allow Bridges to get this kind of positioning. He is going to hammer it home.
Screen by Tice. Pass to Davis. And he goes right over Miles Bridges and slams it down.
Is Davis competing in the All-Star Slam Dunk contest? I give him a 48.
Lakers shooting their first foul shot of the night.
And with the struggles AD has had to stay healthy, and you wonder, though, if the team's going to focus on having him be at his best for that postseason run and try to manage the wear and tear.
And a moment now to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the Nuggets.
Straight away, they open things up offensively with skillful passing, running smart plays, and just setting guys up for success.
Well, I want to add also the damage that has been done on the inside. It's a lot of rubble in there, but they're continuing to go right at the defense.
Here's Bridges. Makes it off the glass. Bridges got his second bucket of the night. And when Davis is on the floor, Greg, he is a force. But how do you keep him healthy into the playoffs? That is the question.
I mean, sustaining his output over a full season isn't easy, but Davis has had a bit of bad luck with the injury. So you have to mitigate ways to keep him available. Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
And the gamble paying off.
Just so precise off the pass. I like how Bridges prepares himself to shoot as the ball is coming his way.
Now here's LeBron. Here's Tice. And Tice throws it down.
And in terms of size, not your typical center, but man, he plays as big as any of them thanks to that terrific leaping ability.
Here's Jokic. He's still scoreless so far in this one. And Davis sends it back.
Just one of the greatest when it comes to blocking shots. AD using that crazy wingspan to create that kind of havoc defensively. He does that so well. At his size, he's always a threat to throw it down.
And this Lakers squad has a ton of talent, but some guys are well past their prime.
And here's Jokic outside. It's rebounded by Tice.
Time for some consideration in the passing category, maybe, Kevin. The shot is just not on. Get somebody else going.
Changing ends quickly. He's rewarded with a high percentage look.
Yeah, the defense trying to do their best to slow him down, but when he gets room like that, you got to look out.
Pass to Jokic. And Jokic slams it in.
And Murray with an instinctual play there. He has that ability. He can see the play. It evolves, and he makes a quick decision.
Bridges with the steal. It could go. Anthony Davis firing on all cylinders for the Lakers. That quarter had to take a lot out of him.
The Lakers, 20.
Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after the first quarter of play. All right, we'll take a look now at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for the Lakers.
And right from the jump, they've been working hard to establish themselves inside, using agility and power to get shots in the paint.
The attack can come from a lot of ways, either execution or by just getting on the bounce and driving it in, and that's where they've been very effective tonight.
And there's the call on Jones. That's his first foul.
Man, it's close, but, you know, didn't get on balance quick enough.
Clock at 6. Here's Brogdon, and Jones sends it back. Braun. A three-pointer off the mark. For Malcolm Brogdon, he comes from a family, Greg, where education comes first.
And Well, Malcolm earned this degree plus a master's while in college. His dad and brother, lawyers. His mom involved in higher education. Brogdon may be the smartest guy in the NBA.
Greg, we know from time to time things get pretty chippy out there. What kind of things would get under your skin when you played in the NBA?
Oh, guys tended to talk a little trash, and that could rattle you. That could bother you at times, but you really just try to maintain your focus and keeping your eye on the prize.
And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Thanks very much. The Lakers are, of course, one of the league's storied franchises. And Magic Johnson was asked recently if they have the best all-time collection of players. He says it's not even close. Outside of Bill, we have all the dominant closers. Kobe, Jerry, LeBron now, Worthy. Come on now, it's just too many Lakers. Kevin, back to you.
He's got a point, David, and we thank you for your report.
Fantastic ball movement. They're picking them apart with their passing.
The shake, and it's sent back by Bryant.
And Bryant not holding back that time.
Bryant comes with the double team. Cassie, no good.
I don't think the defense does enough out there to bother him. I think that one's all on him. Just a flat-out miss.
Gallinari wide open. Those three-pointers off the mark. Outside, Jones. Some solid defense from Gallinari. Brogdon with it. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. A nice shot by Gallinari. And the Lakers lead by 2.
Just impressed with the teamwork out there, setting the table for one another.
To the inside, Jones. And Jones slams it in.
Love it when Rose looks to share the ball, especially when his teammates are open like that. And such a young, exciting core for the Nuggets. The MVP, Jokic, Michael Porter Jr., and Jamal Murray. This group has a chance to be a contender for years to come.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
Gotta admire what he's been able to do at the free throw line this season. How about over 90%?
And it's Lowry with the ball, brings it up for Los Angeles. They've got the Timberwolves ahead of them next in Minneapolis. That will conclude their brief 2-game road trip. A nice shot by Gallinari.
That's the 10th straight point they've given up in the paint.
Rose scanning the floor. Right wing. And Jones now atop the key. Now here's Rose. Over Bryant. The rebound by Malcolm Brogdon. With Jokic, I mean, the potential, Greg, of this Denver team, they've got so much. But what is the key for them to actually reach it?
Kevin, simply health. I mean, they need Murray and MPJ to be out there. Those two have had major injury issues. Jokic is a generational talent, but the man needs help.
Yet another bucket in close. That's how he's earning his points today.
And Denver decides to take their first time out here. Big group substitution here for Denver. And just over 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Murray outside. And it's Murray with the jam.
And a statement from Jamal, when he gets that kind of room, he's capable of throwing it down.
Inside. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Reddish has got his second bucket of the game to go.
And not hard to see why they are giving up points on this run. Just too many good looks from in close.
And the shot goes in.
The marriage of a big man and touch. There it was from Jokic.
LeBron drives in.
Oh, look at the handles. Gets through the D and then powers it home.
Such a pretty move inside. Clark, how do you stop that? Murray for three. That shot misses. So Los Angeles will take it the other way.
A slight advantage for them in the rebound department, but that oftentimes is all it takes.
Davis playing with some real authority right now and imposing his will. And you see the bench reacting and loving it.
Here's Jokic. And Jokic slings it in.
Now that's the kind of passing right there that makes a difference. Not just in that possession, but maybe on your play for the entire game.
Pass to Jokic. Into the lane. Over Tice. And Davis sends it back. And so it's Los Angeles with their lead standing at 6 points here at the end of the quarter. Their lead is where it is because they've gotten good shots. A lot of good shots. And we've got more in 2K Sports coming your way after this break. Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game it's been so far. Pass to Jokic. It's stolen by Reddish. James outside. Left side, Davis. Crosses over. LeBron can't get it to go. The Nuggets trail by 6. Right here's a classic NBA question. Who's been the best franchise in league history? Celtics or the Lakers?
Come on, Kevin. You are putting me on the spot, but I'd go with the Lakers. More superstars over the years, and I think that 2000s run with Kobe and company, that put them ahead in my estimation.
Here's Porter, and Davis sends it back. Over in the corner, Reddish. And it's Kentavious Caldwell-Pope with the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
Second half of basketball, just over a minute played so far. And the wide open shot from Reddish. Hits it from three-point range. And it's an 11-point Laker lead.
Quick trigger from Reddish there speaks to his confidence. He just let that one fly.
Time call here. The Nuggets decide to talk it over. And Murray's got the ball here for the Nuggets. Looking ahead, they've got the Jazz coming into town for the next game. And that game is the second of 2 straight at home. And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Now, Michael Porter Jr. was a top prospect in his high school class, but his back injury has presented a constant challenge. He says, it changed my perspective. I'm just going to get up every day and try to be better than I was the day before. If I'm giving my best every day, then I'm good. Back to you guys.
Well, you hope he stays healthy. That has been a concern. Thanks, David. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. Greg, you've been talking about the best conditioned players in the league, and Miles Bridges is right up there.
Yeah, Miles second in total minutes played during the 21-22 campaign. Only Mikal Bridges, no relation, played more.
Pass to Davis. And it's Davis with the jam.
Yeah, the added muscle Davis has put on, helping him on these tough finishes, flexing on him there.
Now, here is Jordan. Caldwell-Pope outside. Bridges shot. Good. Bridges got 11 points.
Finally, they get one to drop. That's one of their first 4 here in the third.
Reddish. An easy 2 points on the layup. Reddish has got the lead up to 11 now for the Lakers.
And at the offensive end, he's done about as much as they could have hoped for today.
Screen by Jordan. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
That's his first personal.
It's going to be on Cam Reddish.
Michael Porter Jr., just one of those guys that has a versatile scoring menu. Terrific at executing at all 3 levels.
I think it's pretty clear, Greg, what the goal is for this Denver organization long term.
It's simple, Kevin. Make it to the finals. The Nuggets have never been there. They've been close reaching a conference finals on more than one occasion.
Pass to Thor, and he dunks it down.
And you would expect a quality play like that from a quality guard like Kyle Lowry.
The open shot, Jokic. Shot goes down. Very quick possession right there. He's got 8.
I just don't think they want him taking that kind of shot. Again, his teammates are just laughing, shaking their heads there on the bench.
And out of bounds as the Nuggets gain possession. A little under 2.5 minutes off the clock now here in the third. Kick by Bridges to the paint. It's in, and he's a very efficient 5 for 6 on the game.
And Jokic, an elite passer for a guy at his position.
Pass to Thor. Over Porter. The kick out to Bryant. Here's Thor. Back to Bryant. And that one is off. Now Denver takes it the other way. And so it looks like Denver will retain possession here.
You love the pressure he's putting on them. Almost had that steal.
Yeah, pestering right now, and that's going to pay some dividends. At some point, there's going to be a turnover.
From deep, Jokic. The rebound by Brogdon.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
And they will get the basket here, folks, as they rule goaltender.
That's a tough call for the refs to make there. I'm not sure it was on the way down, but that's how they saw it.
The Nuggets trail by 9. To the middle. Here's Bridges. That misses off the backboard.
Well, that's a shot they want just about on every possession if they can get it. He doesn't make them all, but still very much a high percentage look.
Total letdown by the D. Can't leave the bucket unprotected.
Absolutely. And it takes an easy 2 points onto the lead.
Will not find a higher percentage opportunity than that. Maybe a time to rest him right now. Just give him a bit of a breather. Try to help him get back on track.
And how about breaking out the Statue of Liberty on that dunk?
A nice way to pad that lead a little more. You're right.
Wow, they've made every free throw here in the second half.
For Denver, they have made the most out of their opportunities at the line. They have yet to miss in 7 attempts.
Well, probably a little draft in the arena tonight. He's the last guy you expect to miss the mark by that.
Absolutely. And there's Lowry putting it right back in. And the Lakers lead by 15.
And that's a sign of Kyle Lowry and his competitiveness. You can't teach that kind of hustle. He anticipated that play.
And here at the
57.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. Los Angeles leading by 15. James looking it over. And he goes right over Miles Bridges and slams it down.
That is what makes LeBron James so special. Size and the handle, what a nightmare to cover.
And it's slammed in by Bridges.
Good anticipation from this crafty wingman. Bridges enjoys taking chances and going for the alley-oop.
Here's Reddish. From outside off the mark. And Denver has possession. 15-point game. Murray. And there's the big-time jam as he slams it right over Davis.
He's got so many tools, and then you forget how good Murray is athletically. Gets up that time.
And when the score is as lopsided as it is, and you can see they smell blood in the water, our man is going for the jumper.
He's been terrific tonight, and with a little help from the other guys on the floor, they might be able to turn this game around.
Down low. And finished off by Anthony Davis.
This is AD to a T. Assertive, making plays, not settling, and throwing it down.
Pass to Jokic. Lays it up off the glass.
one of the more skilled offensive players that is on the floor here tonight. Not an easy fella to hold in check.
A shot by Reddish, no good. And so it's Jokic with the ball. He brings it up for the Denver Nuggets, trailing by 13. James with it, out guarded by Murray. And James throws it down.
Just can't give LeBron any opening. If you do, you're torched.
Pass to Jokic. Back to Murray. Jokic a screen. In the corner, it's Bridges. Just 5 on the clock. Over Tice. Misses off the right eye. Lakers leading by 15. LeBron outside. Davis sets a screen. Yes, and it's LeBron picking up the assist. Davis has got 24 points.
Not a lot you can do as AD just powering up inside and taking every advantage.
From deep, Jokic. And he's good on the 3-ball.
Does so much out there to stretch out the defense when he's out on the perimeter, and he drains the triple.
Nice there, getting the reverse. Love that. And the fans got a little bit of a show there.
Guys, that one definitely had a little something extra on it. And they're pushing it up. Well, if you're just tuning in, welcome. We've got about 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth quarter. Back to Jokic. Pass to Bridges. Good for Beverly. And it's Anthony Davis with the rebound.
Well, he's a guy that count on to produce from the mid-range. He doesn't miss too many open looks from there.
And guys, what we saw here tonight is one side having everything going for them. Huge margin of victory for the Lakers.
I think the attitude was very impressive. Definitely a competitive game, and they fought through it each step of the way.
Absolutely. They put on a tremendous performance in terms of the effort and intensity. This was a well-deserved win.
And an important milestone for them tonight as they pick up win number 10.
They can chalk this one up, but these two teams will see plenty more of one another before the season's over.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for Anthony Davis.
Well, the tone was set by him defensively tonight. Recorded a number of blocks, and that was a big difference maker, intimidating the other team.
Murray looking around. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation. .41 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Here's LeBron. It's good again, and an excellent 7 for 8 shooting night so far.
And once they smelled blood in the water, you could see the killer instinct take over.
Yeah, up until that point, a competitive game, but once they broke through that barrier, it was all them. Complete control.
So it's Los Angeles winning this one easily. To come into an opponent's building and dominate the way they did tonight says, I think, Greg, an awful lot about